Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. This is going to be our video thoughts of the day. Today we're going to talk about a couple things. We're going to talk about political correctness in dog training, and we're also going to talk about videos, why they're edited, and what happens when they're not. Now this one's not going to be edited, so I don't have anybody working the camera. It's in a tree. My head's cut off, as you can see, but we're going to have to deal with it. You get a really good basis if you watch a whole video where there is no editing, why they edit it, because you only have 6 or 7 minutes. You want to cut the stuff out. A lot of times people think that a video that's edited, oh look, they're only showing the good stuff, they're cutting out the bad stuff, but that's not really the reason. So there's going to be a couple little educational things you're going to learn out of this. Number one, there's usually a limited amount of time, and anybody that knows anything about video marketing or anything else, you want to keep it short and you want to just get to the point. People are going to tell their strengths. So it's important when you watch a dog training video not to look at it like, well, they edited the stuff out that wasn't very good. The way you need to look at it is they're showing you their best product. So if you look at a video, anybody's video, one of our videos, and you just say, well, look, they edited, but the video is edited, still look at it like they're trying to present the best thing that they have. But that goes the same for everybody else. You want to, whatever video that you're looking at besides ours, theirs is edited as well, and they're trying to present you the best possible picture, or a possible picture. So anyway, that's why they're edited. Well, before I start ranting anymore today, let me pause to introduce myself, the guy with the head cut off over there. If this is the first time you've seen one of our daily videos, I'm Fred Hassan. I'm the CEO of Sit Mean Sit Dog Training, and in this picture, the black lab is my dog today, and he is a 10-month-old Labrador Retriever. His name is Charger. So we were going to talk about political correctness in dog training. Now we have a business that's franchised, and in today's society there's a lot of dog training schools out there, and there's a lot of different techniques of dog training. But in order to be successful in any of these, from any school that you're going to come out of, you have to realize what's going on today in dog training. And one of the things, as is obvious in this video, that political correctness is very important. And I think training in the dog park, I know I've been on this dog park thing the last few days, but training in the dog park is really a picture of society and reality as a whole, and what we have to deal with as a dog trainer. I think having a training system that you can bring out to the public is very important, because it's good to see the public and to see the public's dogs and to see the different things that are out there. You get quite an education from that, and it's good for them to see you as well. You know, sometimes I talk to people, and somebody was telling me the other day who was in the dog park, and he was very impressed with what he was seeing, and he just was telling me how odd it was, because people just can't control their dogs in that environment. And I just told him that I think it's just a wrong mindset. We look at this as this is normal, so we're taking the bar and we're not really bringing it out of sight. We're just bringing it might be out of sight to a lot of people, but we're bringing it to where we feel is normal, because it's what keeps our franchises on top. Because when they're able to train and being used to having people around and having dogs around, and in a politically correct manner, they learn a lot, and they learn to get these dogs trained quickly and with more fun, and so do the clients. There's no faster way for these clients to learn than when they learn in situations that are distracting. And when they can handle those, they can have situations that aren't distracting as a piece of cake. The other great thing about training in a dog park is flaws that you have in your training they're going to definitely show up here. So, if you can't really get your dog doing things when you want them to and happily in a dog park, don't feel bad, because it's not an easy thing to do, and it's something by traditional training means it's very difficult to do. You just don't have ways to communicate to the dog that he's away from you, and it's hard to establish these kinds of habits, and a lot of the ways that people are going to have to deal with that by yelling no at them, or having to run up or physically touch them in some manner, or it's not going to go over in a big area like this. So you're always going to have people that are one way or the other, but I think the fairest way that the public can get a chance to really see you and see what you do is to get out there and show them your product. And the product is the bottom line. I mean, what we're actually providing for the public is dog training, and let's not ever forget about that. There's companies that write well, and there's companies that talk well, but the bottom line is the product. And I think it's a lot like when you are perhaps going to get a website done. You want to see their portfolio. You want to see what their work is, and if they're hiding it for one reason, that's fine. But I want to see what I'm dealing with. So I think that the profession as a whole needs to stay there. It needs to be out there, and it needs to also, so the youngsters that are coming up in the business, we have trainers that are very young. They need to be able to have examples that they can see and they can strive to, and not be put in a box where they can only have this and they can only aspire to their dogs only being so good, or be able to only train them in certain spots. I think that a video format like this and what we're doing every day is going to help to just enlighten everybody on what's to be possible out there. And also, most important, I think you've learned why people edit their videos. And you've also got to see some training here in an unedited version. So until tomorrow, remember, what is it? Sit means sit.